Okay.
Hi friends, good evening. My name is Asar Afar. I'm basically from Pune, Chennai, but my native is Tenkasi, Kutralam. And I have grown up there till 4th standard. And,
Voice.
and I have shifted first in Chennai, first in Sriramur. And I'm not a constant stay in one located. I'm not constantly staying in one located. Uh, in fourth, in fifth, I have studied in Cambridge Matriculation Higher Secondary School in Sriramur. And from 6th to 10th, I did my schooling in another Cambridge Matriculation School in Hyderabad, but I am located in Adambagam. And we bought a house in Punamali, so we have shifted permanently to that location. And I did my graduation in New College, Chennai. But till now, my father decided my future. He decided my graduation. He decided where I want to study. He did not make me to take a decision till now. But I have decided that I want to study logistics. I have wrote an MBA exam, cancelled exam for entrance for government job, for government college. I'm basically from PCA in core computer science. My classmates teased me. You are a PCA student, why are you writing an MBA exam for post graduation? They told me that you can't score any mark in that. But I have studied for a week till night, and I have scored 83% in that. I have showed them that they have also wrote the MC exam, but they can't achieve in that. I am a type of person who has short temper, and I won't listen to anybody. Literally, that to be frank, I am a short tempered person, and he is a surprise is my classmate. He know all about me. I won't able to sit in a class for a single period also. I won't in classroom, but I will travel from home to college. But I want to come to college itself. Yeah, I won't come to college. I will roam around inside the college. That's all. Basically, from first year to third year, I am not mingled with my standard of my age students. I will mingle with senior persons only. I will go with them. I will go outing, and we'll go more places. And, we will fight also before college. I have a black mark in before principal. And in my college, they will give scholarship for every students who are not deserving. And I have applied for that. My principal called me that I have a black mark. He called me. You want to request me? You want to pray before me? And pray before me and ask me to give scholarship to you. I said, sir, I don't want the scholarship to tear the paper and put it in the dustbin. I have told that, and he came to my home. That was happened around before 5 months. Yeah. I applied for last semester in this 6th semester scholarship. I have told to my father. My father didn't tell me anything, and he make a savings for my PG. Around that 20,000, I think so. He gave me that, and he told me that your ego is bigger than everything, bigger than our financial situations. So you can't able to do PG. I think so. Make a payment of last semester and get a TC from them. And I have paid all fees, and I have get the certificates from them. And literally, I don't like that college also. From the first day of college, I have beaten from another college boys for putting an ID card in the bus. You can also see in news also the route celebration in buses that my college has a black mark in police station also. If I have if I'm going to place a complaint to the police that I have beaten from other college students, he is not listening to me. He is telling that you have you did anything to them, so only they are beating you. Sir, I am a fresher. This year I have started my studies in that college. He is not listening to me. We can't do anything. You just do anything. He said that. From that, I decided that if I do anything wrong, we can get a bully from anybody. If I am not doing anything, I am not doing anything wrong to him or somebody else, why should I get a bully from him? So I decided from that day, around I think so in first year mid I think so, another college third year guy came to me and he said, remove your ID card. I said, bro, why should I remove my ID card? I am not disturbing you, and you don't want to disturb me also. And he said, why are you talking like this? He used some local languages and bad words about me. So I have beaten him. And I also told my father that night, this is what happened to me. You have decided where should I study, but I have some ideas and dreams about my future. But he can't able to hear that. That's all. And but I came to study here because of I am eager to learn something, how it works, what are the operations done in the warehouse, what is logistics and supply chain, and what type of operations doing here, and that's all.
Okay, give him a big hand. So you are from new college, is it? But new college is not like Pache Bus, no? Correct? Okay, here is something which was shared today. First of all, appreciate you with that kind of positive or attitude you had come in. You also had kept your hands almost like this every time. That's good, not a bad sign. And you completely spoke in English and you spoke your mind actually. So there is something you have to be appreciative. There are certain people who openly share things and which will probably bring in their feelings out of what they feel about. Especially one thought came out that he was almost being pinned down by his dad to take only certain decision of his own. So now he says that he wants to be an independent person, right? Good. But sometimes it's good. Adikira kaida anaikum. Correct? Indikira valve kasakum. I mean, no part. But anyway, that's a story. Well, probably when you grow up to be a father and when you have a child, maybe your experience will change. So don't worry about that. Good. So good. I'm very happy. I want you to be a little more. One more important thing is your voice. Apart from modulation, primarily when you speak to a crowd, bring in your voice from your bottom of your. The voice has to come from here. It does not come from here. then pull the voice out. When you pull your voice out, even a woman's voice which is sharper will cut like a knife. Right? So when you're talking, there is a way, if your voice is also very mild, your throat is not a very broader enough, try to make it a little more broader to listen to conversations. You should always have a voice which can reach to certain age. Practice panna, try to practice that out. Especially you. But a lot of things. Again, I will give you somewhere around 40 to 42. Long way to go. Sure.
Good evening to everyone. I am Mukesh, coming from Tirunelveli, Chennai. I completed my schooling from PAKPHS. I did my UG degree in the new college at Raipet. My family of 5 members. My short-term goal is get a job in the company. Long-term goal is to become a respectable position in the company. And my father is a driver. He has more than 10 years experience. After I completed my UG course, I don't know what can I do. I asked to my brother. How to face problems, situations, my future about that. My brother told me, don't worry about it. You can face it. Any problems you can face it. Then my brother is referred to this course. I attended the interview. 2 rounds. Then they asked me why should I hire you? Ma'am, I am fresher. I don't know about work. I don't know experience. I can do my job better and faster. I can handle any situation of people, situation and people. Then if ma'am told to me if you are selected, call receivable. But I waited, but I don't receive the call. Then classes are starting. Karthik called me. Bro, you are, classes are started. You receive the call. Sorry, bro, I don't receive it. Then Karthik bro told to me, come the class and meet the sir. Okay. Then 4th day I will come the class. Then meet to. Then 5th day I come regularly come. Before joining this class, I totally I don't know anything. But I come in 10 days. I realized that day by day I learn new things. What is logistics? What is supply chain management? Receiving goods? Everything. Day by day learn new things. Then last Saturday go to IV. Varagadam. How to handle a truck is and how to operate a crane operator. Then, uh, then now I realize what should I become which stage I am in. My behavior sense attitudes totally changed after this joining this program. My hobby is bike riding. That's it.
இன்னும் 1 minute இருக்கு. Bike riding பத்தி சொல்லுங்க. Share something about your experiences with bike riding. Something which is close to your heart.
My favorite bike is Pulsar 220. February 14, 2019.
Valentine's Day.
I bought new bike with my own money.
Oh, congratulations.
Still now, I EMI. I'm paying EMI. Then that is my favorite bike.
No, what do you like to do with your favorite bike? What's your favorite bike? I know, but what do you like to do with your favorite bike? You like to go for long rides? No. You don't. What is the maximum speed that you take on a bike?
140.
Oh, you take 140. Very speed.
Tambaram bypass. Tambaram. Chennai.
How often do you travel in that?
Sir,
எவ்வளோ ஆஃபனா நீங்க டிரைவ் பண்ணுவீங்க டெய்லியா இல்ல எப்படி ஆல்டர்னேட்
weekends.
Weekends.
Then
Why do you like that bike and who are your partners in your bike? You don't have partners. Okay, you have 30 more seconds to conclude.
whenever I stressed, I go to bike ride. It's relieve my stress. Peaceful. My mind is peaceful and the body. Then
Absolutely. Oh, it's okay. Conclude பண்ணுங்க பரவாயில்ல. அவர் எப்போ சொல்றாரு உங்களுக்கு சொல்றாரு. Okay, so that's a peace of mind driving in the bike and you feel very good.
Yeah.
And you will completely refresh yourself. That's what you feel. We'll give him a big hand. Good, very good, very good. So a lot of effort. I can see that effort. So he was really wanting to say. He really wanted to talk. Right? I can feel it. எங்கேயோ ஸ்டக் ஆகுறாரு அவர் இல்லையா அது மட்டும் அந்த ஃப்ளோ வந்ததுன்னா பிடிச்சி வரேன்னு இருப்பார் இல்லையா அந்த ஃப்ளோ மட்டும் வந்ததுன்னா you would have actually taken off. Here are a lot of things in our mind. I can see his eyes going here and there. So many thoughts hitting him. He wants to say so many things, right? But he was searching for the words. Right? Yes, sir. Good, very good. But fluency is the
ஸ்டாப் ஆனதுனால டோட்டலா அப்படியே
idea வந்து அப்படியே stuck ஆயிடும். Correct. That's not the problem. That's the problem everybody
Let's
has.
change here. First time.
The first time it's a big handful. Stage there இந்த மாதிரி தெரியல உங்களுக்கு, but I felt that you were only searching for words. Correct. So may I ask
Sorry. Good evening, friends. I am Wilfred Michael, coming from Ainava. I am brought up in Chennai only. I completed my BE Mechanical in Redington Engineering College. After completing my degree, I was in confusion whether I have to go for higher studies or go for a job or prepare for competitive exams. Lot of ideas are going through my mind. But then I was searching for a job almost for 6 months and got a job in HVAC, heating ventilation air conditioning.
extra where?
HVAC, sir.
Extra.
But then I got a job in HVAC in design department. Actually, my job role is to design the ducts and I have to calculate some calculations CFM of the room, the cubic 4 meter. My job is just to design the duct according to the room. But then I couldn't find a proper growth in that career, so I shifted to the BPO company. It's a medical billing industry in e-cash. Then I learned many things about the US healthcare sector. Actually, in US, it's totally different from India. The sector. There in the hospital, if we have no insurance, it will be very difficult for people to get treatment. Therefore, the people has to mandatory should have the insurance. So my job is to create insurance for the particular patient, or have to get a reimbursement for the provider, and get enrolled into some software provider, the working smart something. Actually, my job is to send emails to the person based in the US. Their names or some Eric and Tanya or some names. After that, I couldn't grow up. Actually, I was doing the same job day after day, so I got really bored with the job. So I left that. Then actually searching for jobs due to some coronavirus lockdown, I couldn't find a job. And actually, I got a notification on Telegram about these logistics, about training at 2 months of free training. Actually, my brother only referred me this course about the course. Actually, apart from the domain, actually I'm gaining some knowledge about the soft skills and the IT skills. Soft skills, MLs are talked about stress management and customer relationship and business attitudes, which is a very new topic to me. And in IT sector, IT skills, actually I know some basics, but then I was refreshing my already taught lessons about the Excel's, PowerPoint, and Word.
Tell me more about the medical billing business. Share more thoughts.
Actually, we are calling the doctors as a doctor, but they call doctors as providers, and the hospital as a facility. If you are if you want to get admitted in the hospital, you should have the insurance cover. Otherwise, it will be more expensive to get admitted in the hospital. So they should mandatory have the insurance. Actually, I was working for the vendor called OpenSmart. Actually, it's a network of providers, that's doctors. We have to create some bid that actually get prepared for getting reimbursement for each hour. For each hour they get about $50, even about $500 also they get 24 hours covered like that. The hospital also pays per diem like hotel, the doctor's transport facility. They also covered in the reimbursement process. Actually, there is no restriction. Actually, there was no restriction to study medical. Even they study in there. Actually, I got to see about the doctor. Actually, he studied law, but then he done as MS in surgery. So there's no restrictions in the education sector. But in India, you have to choose a biology in +2. But then there are no restrictions in education. Actually, I was a team of in the health sector. I was a team of 3 members, and they have to report to the team leader about the day's work and what volume of work I have done throughout the day. You have to report it before leaving the day.
Talk something about your interests apart from work and what you like to do.
Actually, in my free time I was more interested in about weather. Actually, I like more fluid, that is a rain cover. So I got interested from year 2014. Some weather blog called Chennai Rains page. Actually, I got some opportunity to interact with a lot of weather bloggers, like you all know about the Redington and Srikanth about. He used to talk in Pudhiya Tanmai TV. Like those people, I was interacting with the people about the weather discussions. Last month also they conduct some meeting about the weather. Some news reporter like weather used to read about the weather report in Pudhiya Tanmai. So a lot of exposure to the people and like weather discussions about about how the monsoon will be in this year, and in upcoming years about the climate change and global warming. Like a lot of discussions about the weather. They also share about their experience about the weather. There are many weather bloggers. They actually on their own page. They actually put the post about the weather, how the day it was going to be in Chennai and Tamil Nadu, and actually to estimate how much amount of rainfall this region will receive. There are a lot of weather models, like each country has different weather models. For example, Japan has some weather model like JMA, Japan Meteorological Agency. Likewise, Asia, Australia has some weather model like BOMM, and India has IMD-GFS. Likewise, different countries have different weather models. Actually, in India, they are actually following the weather model called GFS, Global Forecasting System. About they actually track the systems like cyclones, low pressure, well-marked low pressure. There are a lot of stages in the cyclone formation. Actually, it was born like the cyclone was not just coming in the sea. Actually, there are a lot of process going on in the sea. First, the upper air cyclonic circulation, some USC. Then they develop into LPA, low pressure area. Then well-marked low pressure, WLPA. Then it developed into depression. Then it developed into deep depression. Likewise, there are many stages in cyclone formation. But then the common people know about this cyclone. They give some name also. Like there are some federation. They have to name the cyclone. Once in 4 years, they have to each country to give a different name to the cyclones. For example, last year, Magda. Likewise, each country give a different names for cyclones. It will get cycled Yeah, once in 4 years. Actually, till now I just studying the weather, but then I want to start my own page about the weather and want to discuss with the people about the weather and actually explain about the in layman terms about the weather.
Anything else you want to say? That's it, okay. So only one question I have. Why was that, what was that particular incident in your life triggered you to take up weather forecasting as one of your interest area? Just because you like rain? That's it. That's it. You like beautiful, you like rain. Okay. Give him a big hand, boss. Don't know how much he is interacting with you, how much he talks, or knowing him as a person. I have a feeling that he is more of a loner, right? ரொம்ப எங்கேஜ் பண்றாரு எல்லாரும் பேசுறா சிரிக்க மாட்டாரா? So today he has come out with something. When I told him about weather or something of his interest, automatically there was a lot of shine in his face. Yeah? Yes or no? So you wanted to talk more about it. Then when you are, I'll give you an example. சின்ன எக்ஸாம்பிள் கொடுக்குறேன். நான் பெங்களூர்ல இருக்கும்போது எங்கள் ஃபேமிலியில் இருக்கும்போது எவ்ரி சாட்டர்டே வி யூஸ் டு கெட் டுகெதர் இருக்கும். நான் கார்பரேட்டில் இருந்தேன் 2013-14 வரைக்கும். 13 I was a general manager for Redington. My wife also was a vice president for HSBC Bank. ஸோ ரெண்டு பேரும் ஒர்க் பண்ணுறதுனால வீக்கெண்ட்ஸில் ஜென்ரலாக வந்துட்டு எங்கள் கொலீக்ஸ் ஆஃபீஸில் ஒர்க் பண்ணுற எங்கள் கீழே இருக்கிற கொலீக்ஸ்லாம் வீட்டுக்கு வருவாங்க. சும்மா நம்ம வீட்டுக்கு வருவோம், விளையாட்டு சாப்பிட்டு கேட்டுக்கிறதுவாங்க. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி எவ்ரி ஃப்ரைடே நைட் இல்லைனா சாட்டர்டே நைட்லேருந்து சாட்டர்டே வரைக்கும் வந்து இல்லாமல் கெட் டுகெதர் இந்த ஈவினிங்ஸ். ஸோ 8 o'clock 7 o'clock வருவாங்க. இது கோ ஆன் டில் 1-2 in the morning. ஸோ ஜென்ரலாக ஒரு 20-25 பேர் வருவாங்க. ஸோ ஜென்ரலாக ஒன் ஆஃப் த மீட்டிங்ஸ் இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு சுச்சுவேஷனில் வந்துட்டு என்னோட ஒய்ஃப் வந்து HSBCயில் ஒர்க் பண்ணுறாங்க. லாட் ஆஃப் ஒயிட் ஸ்கின் ஃபாரினர்ஸ் வந்து கொலீக்ஸ் ஆஃப் ஒர்க். ஏன்னா HSBCயில் வந்துட்டு வெளிநாட்டு கம்பெனி இல்லையா? ஸோ வெளிநாட்டு மக்கள் நிறைய பேர் ஒர்க் பண்ணுவாங்க. ஸோ ஒரு நாளைக்கு ஒரு 4-5 ஃபேமிலிஸு ஸ்ப்ரிங்ஸ்லாம் வந்திருந்தாங்க. ஒரு லேடி அவங்க என்னோட ஒய்ஃபோட இமீடியட் பாஸ் மாதிரியில் ரெண்டு பேரும் ஈக்குவல் கேட்டகரியில் ஒர்க் பண்ணுறாங்க. ஸோ தட் லேடி started talking to me. நான் வந்து அதுக்கு முன்னாடி I went to South Africa for about 4 days ஒரு கான்ஃபரன்ஸ்க்காக நான் போயிருந்தேன். எங்கள் ஆஃபீஸில் அமைச்சிருந்தாங்க. சவுத் ஆஃப்ரிக்கா எங்கே இருக்குன்னு தெரியும்ல? ஸோ அங்கே போயிட்டு ஒரு 4 days சும்மா மீட்டிங் மட்டும் போயிட்டு அட்டென்ட் பண்ணிட்டு வந்தேன். எங்கேயுமே சைட் சீக்கிங்லாம் இல்லை. ஒரு நாளைக்கு மட்டும் அப்படி போய் ஒரு ரவுண்ட் வச்சுட்டு வந்தாங்க. ஸோ நான் வந்தோடனே கேட்டாங்க அவங்க என்கிட்ட, இந்த மாதிரி நான் எங்கே என்ன பண்ணுறேன் என்ன பேசியிருந்தாங்க. ஆக்சுவலி நான் போன வாரம் நான் இப்போ தான் ஜஸ்ட் இப்போ 2 days பேக் கம் ஃப்ரம் சவுத் ஆஃப்ரிக்கா அப்படின்னா. ஸோ தென் ஷீ செட் ஓகே சவுத் ஆஃப்ரிக்கான்னு சொல்லிட்டு நான் சொன்னேன் ஐ வென்ட் தேர் இது பண்ணோம் அது பண்ணோம். 2 நிமிஷம் 3 நிமிஷம் பேசியிருப்பேன். அவங்க ஷீ செட் தட் ஐ ஸ்டேட் இன் சவுத் ஆஃப்ரிக்கா ஃபார் 9 years அப்படின்னா. அவ்வளோதான். அங்கேருந்து ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ண கான்வர்சேஷன் 8 மணிக்கு ஸ்டார்ட் ஆச்சு. 8 மணி எங்களோட பேச ஆரம்பிச்சாங்க. 9 ஆச்சு, 10 ஆச்சு, 11 ஆச்சு, 12 மணி வரைக்கும் சவுத் ஆஃப்ரிக்கா பற்றி கதை தான் பேசியிருந்தாங்க. என்கிட்ட மட்டும் நான் வாயை திறக்கல. அவங்க என்ன சொல்கிறாங்க அவங்க கேட்டுதான் இருந்தேன். பார்ட்டிலாம் முடிஞ்சது, எல்லாம் நான் சண்டே தூங்கிட்டோம். வைஃப் மண்டே ஆஃபீஸ் போயிருக்காங்க. ஆஃபீஸ் போனோடனே அந்த லேடி எல்லாரும் சேர்த்து உங்கள் ஹஸ்பண்ட் எவ்வளோ அருமையான ஒரு ஹஸ்பண்ட் உங்களுக்கு அப்படின்னு எனக்கு பெருமையாக பேசியிருக்காங்க. ஏன் எல்லாம் லிசன் பண்ணேன் இல்லை. ஸோ when somebody is speaking and we listen to them, they're very happy. Yes or no? புரியுதா? ஸோ ஏதோ என் வீட்டில் என் கொண்டாடி தெரியும், நான் நல்லவனா கெட்டவனா அவங்க நல்லா தெரியும். She was very happy. I felt that my husband is excellent. அவங்க மாதிரி ஒரு வச்சிருக்காங்க. The question here you need to ask yourself is when you are somebody is expressing some thoughts, if you can listen to them very carefully, and focus on them. It increases your value. So even in a conversation like this, he will feel offended because you're not listening to him. Might do something. Offended, like you will feel a little bad also. So generally ஒரு ட்ரெயினர் வந்து பண்ணும்போது கிளாஸ்ல இப்போ டீச்சர் எடுக்கும்போது கூட பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இங்கே பின்னாடி அவர் பிடிக்கல அவர் ஏதோ கதை விட்டுனதுல அவர் தூக்கம் வருதுன்னு சொல்லி பின்னாடி பேசுன்னு வச்சுக்கோ யூ ரியலி ஃபீல் offended. ஆனால் if you are listening to a guy with both your ears very carefully and look at him, he will say he's got a fantastic group. Oh wow, right? So that's what I felt today with Michael, right? So I presume to be you are a very loner, and you look like you don't talk much, and you seldom smile. Correct? Best thing, huh? I mean, today I could see that energy in you. Very nice. Give him one hand, one more time. I'm going to call in some prominent speakers who are already good. Sharia, can I ask Sahil to come? Because people who are, I'm not calling those people in names right now. It's only one by one I call. Sahil, you have 3 minutes. Not more than 3 minutes, okay?
Yes, sir. So all, myself, I am first from Alandur and born and brought up from Chennai. Basically, I have studied my schooling at Mary Matriculation Higher Secondary School. After that, I started my college at the New College, pursuing a BCA degree. While pursuing my BCA degree, I joined an NCC. I have done many of the competitions and attended many camps and got award. And got many awards too. As Yasser said, me and Yasser were classmates in New College. Basically, I was not more indulging myself in BCA because I was not more interested on like computer science. I was interested more in VFX animation like that. But my family background, they said, no, don't choose like that. So you choose like BCA so that you can go to foreign or you can get up some chances from that. So that I choose BCA, but I was not interested more on that. After I completed my degree, I was little very scrambled that what I can choose after this. I was not clear. But yeah, I choose to become a civil defense person, or in the army or in the police. But as far as concerned, I had some medical issues, so that I can't continue. So I quit it. After that, my friend suggested me this class on with WhatsApp. So I just attended my interview at the LSE Nandanam. First I meet up sir. After that, only speak with him, and at that time got selected in the first round. I was very very frustrated for in the first round. Where will what happens in the results, because it became too late to announce the results. So that waiting for that, and as soon as the results came, they just shook me up in a second word. They said, you will have a second round. So I thought the first round itself is very complicated because of too many people were there. And then second round I said, what you are going to do, how many people, I don't know. So I was wondering how will be the second round. And from first day I was noticing some people, and I have spoken to them also. For example, Irfan, Prithviraj, Rahmat, Karthi, Wilfred, Ranjit. These were the people I was noticing from the first how they will perform, how will be the tough contestant. Right? So I was just wondering them, and as my prediction, they were in the second round. As I predicted how these people will perform, so I had some calculations. As per I clicked, they were in the second round. Right, these will be the tough contestants. So I thought, okay, we have some trouble in there. And after the second interview, one person with blue shirt, he was very scrambled. Asked too many questions. I didn't expect these kinds of questions from them. And George Bernard sir also triggered me. He raised his hand and stopped me and asked some questions. I still remember that. Um, we're pursuing BCA degree. Why won't you choose up for logistics? Do you know something of that? So both of them were triggered me a lot. But on that time also I said, no, sir, not passionate more on my computer science skill. And I have some logistics background, so I have worked in a express-based hub. So I said this, that, after that long time, they got selected me by call. You have to come up, meet here at last 6. Okay, sir, I will come here. After that, I joined here. Moreover, that in this class, before joining this class, I think warehouse in that something like a small, because I worked in a small hub, so I thought it will be a small hub and with some strategic persons there. So there will like some mirror persons. If we smile, they smile. If we show angry, they will show. So I thought like that, but after joining the class and had some PPTs, I was really amazed that the warehouse will be so huge. I never expected that the warehouse will be so huge as I thought. And the people here, I am with the class, very fantastic. One and one, what to say. Each and every person is a brain skill person. Even though they lag in some places, but they are all in a very skilled places. For example, Prithvi has some stock knowledge in our classes. Irfan has some motivation knowledge. So all, even unique persons have some unique talents in there. So I thought, okay, all are in a unique sense. They can make trigger of us. So, and I sure missed this class after the completion of this course, because while I am pursuing my college, I thought something we are coming, we have some studying responsibility. So, but as I joined here, I had some determinations that I have to do something. I have to learn up and I have to pick up something. So I stepped in here with some determinations. So I'm still going on that. So I really missed this class after the course completion. Each and every person there, even management staffs too. So I'm very thankful to you all. Wish you all have great career in your life. Have a great big deal. Thank you.
We will discuss about science conversation a little later. So we have a very limited time. We have about 3 more people. You have the next person.
This is Mohammed Muzammil Irfan. I am from Karaikal. I am completed my BE Mechanical Engineering in Danish College of Engineering. And after that, I am looking for a job. I have noticed that training has been done in designing. I went on training for designing HVAC and firefighting engineer. Suddenly, the company has been want to discontinue this work. Then I took a 1 month leave the job, leave the designing courses. I went to my native. And one of my friends has suggested me that there is an opportunity in supply chain management for warehouse supervisor. Then I suddenly took the interview. First round I am selected, and after that there will be a notice that there is a second round. I am with you only because he was close to me in first round. He sitting behind of me. Then I called Prithvi. There is any information I have been given from there. Then I asked. He called me in one day. He called 3 times. So there is information given that we are selected or not. That like. And then next second round we met at the same time. We met at 3 o'clock. We met and speaking. We took the last. We seated at the last place. So we take an interview with late. It goes upon 6:30, I think so. And then went and fortunately what waited for the first interview level. We called Prithvi, then asked if there is selected or any information is given by them. Then I have selected and came from the interview, and I'm selected from the interview. I'm coming here to the warehouse supervisor. From here I'm gain more knowledge about the domain and the interpersonal skills and the soft skills. That's it. I want to share some experience in my life that Sai said, one of my Sai said that Pulendopu biryani. Why Pulendopu biryani is famous? Because it's at 3 a.m. It is only available on 3 a.m. morning, early morning, early, very early. We and a group of my friends, 4 of them, we want to go to Pulendopu biryani, named KGF and Arifa, shop name KGF and Arifa. We took a bike, then suddenly saw that my friend bike was front tire was punctured. It's after time I don't know it. What time means we shot about 2:30 to reach that 3. We took a bike 3:30. It is early time. There is no puncture shop. No, we went. We have an idea. There is every petrol bank that has want to air. Okay, we fill the air and go. It will maintain for 1 hour. But we search for petrol bank has closed. And then we notice one puncture shop has been there. And we went to the puncture shop and he searched for the puncture. There is no puncture. He come and sit and looking for the puncture, but there is no puncture. He filled the air. And I am checking there is no puncture. Then I noticed that there is no puncture in the bike. There is a mouth. There is a mistake in the mouth. Okay, that only. But he is the puncture man. That man was searching for puncture. There is a puncture. Yeah, right. Yeah, there is a puncture. I want to check for puncture upgrade. That's like he says. Suddenly I noticed that there is no puncture. You want to, but somehow small. Means you have to charge a small amount. You look for a big amount. He voluntarily taking that needle and want to voluntarily puncture and do it. So I noticed that no, if leave it. You want to change the mode, just change the mode. If this problem again come, we come here. That like we fill the air, mouth check with the mouth and go to there and we get a 3 a.m. biryani.
That's okay. That's a good explanation of your thing. But see, question that you need to ask is in the presentation, Patinga. So he did speak in English. Did a good job. There's no doubt about it. Do you think that he's okay in terms of the pronunciation and delivery? I'm asking you. Is it okay? It can be better. You're looking for words, but still there was a struggle for something. Correct? So you are actually flowing in a beautiful way. There's no doubt about it. You are very smiley. You got that cheerless cheer, and you got that that puncher scenario was giving us what is next, right? You kept us thinking about it. But that's a good thought. But I think my point of view is you need to put it more slow in your conversation, pace more there, and then a little more prominent in what words you are using. And try not to use any of the English Tamil colloquial words if you are spoken. You're from Karaikal, is it? Karaikal is there? Bypass. I'm very happy because Karaikal, down south, school, പഠിച്ചിங்க?
Yes, sir.
English medium. Alright, fairly okay. But a lot of long way to go.
Sri Lakshmi Ammal Engineering College. About my family consists of 5 members: my father, my mother, and 2 elder sisters. My father name is Sahyula. He is an auto driver, and my mother name is Shandevi. He is a homemaker. My sisters are my sister working on sales domain, and another sister completed MCom in 2021, and he is studying at ICMI in Egmore. After in COVID time, college was scheduled in online classes. That time I spent many time in watching movie, then spending time with friends.
Share something about your college life, the first year of your college.
So words வரல இங்கிலீஷ்ல பேசவே கிடையாது. ஸோ அதனால கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டமா
Okay,
இருக்கு.
carry on. No problem. Whatever is fine. Tell me something about your day-to-day life. What do you do in the morning, in the evening?
Before joining that logistic, I spending time with my cousins.
So you guys spending some time with your cousins, okay?
After joining logistic, I don't.
Okay. Do you like cooking? You don't cook. What do you like to do? In your free time.
Watching movie.
Okay. What is the last movie that you watched? Can you tell something about that movie?
Ustad Hotel.
Oh yeah, please tell us.
This movie actor is Dulquer Salman. Actress, sorry, I forgot the name. Her name. It's about
The movie is all about what? Is it a romantic thriller or a thriller or comedy, storyline, family? What kind of movie?
Passion of One Man.
Oh, Passion of a Man. Okay, that's good.
Hero's father like only boy child, but he had 4 girl babies. Finally, the 5th one, the hero was born. That time, hero's father that father because he was chef. Many people called him cooking chef son. So he gave that word. So he think son become a businessman like that. So he decide he learn MBA in foreign countries, but he was like cooking. He learned many things from his sisters. One day he decide. One day he decide he learn cooking in foreign countries. That time his father give some options. You will make we will build a five-star hotel. So you learn a hotel management in different countries. You choose that one. So he decided, okay, he don't tell to him for he learn king chef. He tell I learn hotel management. He not tell what does he learn. He choose hotel management and learn it. Then after few years, he again came to a native her country. Then her father was given some option. You choose. You marry a girl. He helped to manage our hotel. So that time she's thinking he's a multi-talented person, and then he's a MBA graduate, but he is not a graduate person in some specified field. He's a chef, so she's don't like her. So the marriage plan was cancelled. Her hero's father was very angry about her hero. Finally, he's
Okay, give her a big hand. Sikul, a lot of things are getting figured out. It's 5 o'clock now. I don't want to. You missed out next session. The problem. Very good try. Okay, it's a very good try. You could see that, that you had really tried your best in explaining the story. Yeah. So long way to go, right? So we are in the middle of the course. We still have a lot of time. Yeah. So wherever there is people who have not participated, I will have another session. I'll ask Darshani also to focus on a little more, basic inputs. Yeah. If Darshani communication is okay with you guys, she's able to explain spoken English well. So she's also a person from down south. She's from Salem and she's also learned the hard way. So you can learn from her also. I'll give you 2 or 3 points that you guys have to remember. Keep this at your fingertips so that it will help you out. கொஞ்ச நாளைக்கு ஒரு 3 months 6 months பண்ற ஒரு எஃபர்ட் உங்க லைஃப் பூரா வந்து உங்களுக்கு யூஸ்ஃபுல்லா இருக்கும். சரியா? Try as much as possible to try to message also in English words. Don't message short messages. Put the full sentence when you're sending a message to your friends. Prima facie number one. Number two, try watching a television in the morning or whatever time in your mobile phone itself, the earphones. Second thing, try if you can read one newspaper or book. I bought a book today actually. I wanted to read that story to you, but I changed my plans. So try reading something. Mobile here, but read 100 words. And when you're watching a television, pick up one word, write down in your diary. This is the word I am learning today. It depends on your thing. One word, two word is left to you. Maximum 1 to 5 words. You can preferably one word no. But still, try using it every day on day. And the word next day, for next sooner day. So every day you learn something, you have to learn and the word 10 days complete 10 words every day. Sentence open போறீங்க புரியுது நான் சொல்றது இது நீங்க அப்படியே எடுத்துட்டு போயிட்டீங்கன்னா நீங்க இருக்கிற வரைக்கும் இங்க டிசம்பர் 15 வரைக்கும் you will be fairly speaking a good English for at least getting a good job. நான் உங்களை எப்படி ஜட்ஜ் பண்ண போறேன்னா நான் ஒரு கேள்வி கேட்டேன்னா somebody who is talking to you in the interview panel, if you are able to pronounce and express yourself in a very systematic way, you get the job. நம்ம போய் தமிழ் பேசிட்டு கொஞ்சம் கொலோக்கியலா பேசி கொஞ்சம் அங்கேயும் ஒரு நல்ல இங்கிலீஷ் பேசி கன்வின்ஸ் பண்ணுறாருக்கும் விஷயம் இருக்கும். தமிழ் வந்து இங்கிலீஷ் வந்து எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணால் கரெக்டாக பண்ணால் இவங்க தான் இருப்பாங்க 5 பேர் இவங்க தான் இருப்பாங்க. புரியுதுங்களா? ஸோ அதை கொஞ்சம் பார்த்து பண்ணுங்க அண்ட் ட்ரை டு ஒரு இங்கிலீஷ் பாட் பாடுங்க. ஐ விஷ் ஐ ஹேட் சம் டைம் டு சிங் அ சாங் அலாங் வித் யூ. சரியா? போய் யூடியூப்ல ஏதாவது உங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்ச சிம்பிள் சாங்ஸ் ஒரு சாங் எடுத்துங்க, படிங்க, அதை எடுத்து யூடியூப்ல கேளுங்க, அந்த பாட்டை கேளுங்க, அப்படியே கரோக்கி லேர்ன் பண்ணுங்க. கரோக்கி இருக்குல்ல, செப்பரேட் டவுன்லோட் பண்ணிங்க, அந்த வேர்ட்ஸை பார்த்து கரோக்கில் பாட்டு பாடுங்க, ரெக்கார்ட் பண்ணிங்க. ஸ்டார் மேக்கர் இருக்குல்ல, ஸ்டார் மேக்கர் வந்து ரெக்கார்ட் பண்ணுங்க, பரவாயில்ல. I have 100 songs recorded என்னோட ஸ்டார் மேக்கர். எப்பெல்லாம் எனக்கு வந்து I want to learn something, I will go and learn a new song. Yesterday also I recorded a song. சரியா? So try, keep trying. But now in English பேசும்போது உங்களுக்கு what is the feeling that you have? என்னை பற்றி ஒரு இம்ப்ரெஷன் வருது இல்லையா? நாள் படிச்சிருக்கணும், நாளைக்கு கொஞ்சம் மசாலா இருக்கணும் தலையில் இல்லையா? வரல கொஞ்சம் அட்லீஸ்ட் தெரியணும். ஸோ அந்த ஸ்போக்கன் இங்கிலீஷ் தான் ரொம்ப ஹெல்ப்ஃபுல். அதான் சொல்லுவாங்க 80% is your communication skills, 20% is your domain knowledge. You agree with me? Engineering படிச்ச எல்லாம் correct? Your domain knowledge might be giving only 20% of the, like a Pareto principle, 80-20. So I'll stop here. Have a wonderful Diwali. Be safe. Enjoy your days. See you guys on Saturday, right? Saturday guys, you guys are going for a trip. Next couple of days, enjoy yourself. Anything that you want to share with me before I leave? Anything you want to say? Everything is fine? Enjoying this day, right? Be safe. Enjoy your Diwali. Be safe. Bye.